Welcome to Lunch Break from the newsroom of the Ann Arbor News. I'm Stephanie Murray, and today I'm joined by Sandy Rupp, the president of the Washtenaw United Way. Sandy, thanks for joining us.
Oh, Stephanie, thanks for having me.
Of course. Sandy is here today to talk with us a little bit about the United Way's decision to change the way it distributes money to local human services agencies. Instead of distributing money only to a set group of agencies, the United Way will now focus on providing money to 5 different areas of what it considers the most basic needs: childcare, healthcare, aging in place, food, and shelter and housing. So Sandy, I hoped you could start by telling us a little bit about where this idea came from to change the model of funding and how much research you did with other United Way models.
Thank you, Stephanie. I'd be glad to do that. For the past 4 years, the United Way Board has been engaged in looking at a system that they felt would be more efficient to distribute community investment funds. They looked at a lot of other models, and in the past year really got their energy and excitement around this personalized model for Washtenaw County.
So when will it take place, and how will it impact the way people donate money to the United Way?
Well, it's in the process of taking place now, but it's 08-09 funding year. We're working very personally with each of the funded agencies right now and our affiliates to determine the next steps. And I think that for me, what it really is a bold plan that enables people to now keep their dollars right here at home in Washtenaw County, working here, and also to be able to determine a choice, though, because they'll be able to contribute to those 5 areas that I mentioned.
They can designate money then to one of the 5 areas, or also to a charity, a specific charity.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay. So could you give us a quick example of how this might work, this new model now?
I'd be glad to. Well, let's take a look at childcare. If you think about it, Ann Arbor and this area is the highest priced for childcare, which is a real barrier to working families, enabling them to lead their way to self-sufficiency. So in the new model plan, this will provide greater access to childcare for working families.
Okay. And why did you decide to make this change now?
I think when we look at the network of providers, it was a good business model. It's more efficient, limited financial resources. We all know the economic challenges here, Stephanie. So, you know, really, I think what it is, it brings our partners together in a greater way for the common good.
Okay, last question for you then. Some agencies have expressed some concern that they might lose funding with this new model. How are you addressing that now, and how will the community be able to give input going forward?
Well, you know what? There's personal calls being made to the agencies by the end of next week to discuss next steps. New agencies can apply by calling our office. There's 3 community forums. The dates are listed on our website. There's also anybody in the workplace that wants to call us. We'd be glad to come and do a presentation. People can volunteer. So all kinds of information. We're just ready, willing to share.
So your website, www.wuway.org.
You've memorized that perfectly.
Great. And what is the phone number in case people want to call United Way?
971-8200.
Great. Thanks for joining us today, Sandy.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And thanks for joining us during Lunch Break from the newsroom of the Ann Arbor News. I'm Stephanie Murray.